What's up, everybody? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a gimbal, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so I've been looking for a gimbal for quite a while, right? So I went to B&H and was checking around, and I saw that they had the June S2 Pro for $400 off. So I was like, hey, let me get this and see if I like it. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be unboxing the new, some people call it Zhiyun, some people call it Zhiyun. I've been watching a lot of videos. They say the proper name is Zhiyun, whatever. It's a gimbal. So the box actually came just like this, semi-open. So I didn't have to really open it, but let's see what this thing looks like. Look at this big old box. I like it when they send these big old boxes, and then there's a little tiny box inside. So look, this box is full of air. That's all it is. Oh, and my receipt. See, so I paid $400 with shipping and everything, taxes. No, there's no shipping. Shipping it's actually free. I paid $486 for this thing. Again, it was $400 off. This is the Pro, so it has all the bells and whistles. I don't know if it comes with any bells or whistles. But anyways, there's a box. Okay, so again, I was gonna get just a regular gimbal. I used to have the Ronin S, but I really didn't quite like that gimbal. And I was like, I always wanted to get, when I saw the Crane 2S come out, I was like, man, that's a really cool gimbal. And it's just the two, not the Pro, the Crane S2 or the Crane 2S. It's about $600. And I was like, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if it goes on sale. So now, I mean, this one went on sale, and like you saw if you notice the receipt, that's how much I paid. If it focuses, right there. $486 for the Pro. And I mean, the Pro, this is a steal, guys. I was like, damn, man, that's a really good price. Because, let me see if I can open it. Oh, so, because this one has a bunch of stuff. Like I said, it has all the bells and whistles. So let's open this box into another box. So this is one of the things that I really, really liked about this gimbal. This is a video transmitter. So I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So there you go, video transmitter. So this is a holder like for your phone, right? So if you want to use your phone as a monitor, you can use this to hold the phone. And this right here is a mount. It's like a quick mount. So again, this thing has a lot of stuff. A handle, so you don't have to be holding it just one single-handed. You can use two hands. And this right here, look at that. It's got a follow focus. So if you want to, if you have, like, for example, a manual lens, you can use follow focus. So all of that stuff comes with this thing. And now let's open the actual gimbal. So it's funny how the boxes just keeps getting smaller and smaller. And let's open this one. And we got the manual, I'm guessing. Yep. And I kind of like it how these guys are going, I mean, not just these guys, but everybody just going smaller and smaller on these manuals. Because, I mean, a lot of people, I don't read the manuals. On this one, I think I am. Because there's so many things on this gimbal. I am going to read the manual. and it's pretty cool the way they make this case. Okay, so I've been watching a couple of videos where people are complaining about this case, because this case is made out of compressed styrofoam. The one before this one, they actually had a hard case where you can actually put your gimbal in there ready to go, set up and ready to go. On this one, you have to literally break it down and put it back in the case. I don't have a problem with that. So there you go. There's the gimbal. Okay, so let's see what's inside of this thing, and let's start with the batteries. This battery is actually pretty cool. They're nice and pretty big. So battery charger. There you go. And the batteries are in its own little package. So let me open this so you guys can see it. I didn't cut it all the way. So there you go. I mean, the battery is like, I don't know how long it is, but it looks about, 2 3/4 by about 5/8 of an inch. And they give you a charger, just like that. I don't see a cable though for this. It takes that USB Type-C. Oh, here it is. So here's a little cables, and more than likely, oh, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna have all the cables that we need for charging the batteries and connecting the camera, connecting the camera to the different types of things, like for example the follow focus, the video transmitter. This thing is really cool. I'm actually excited about using this one right here. And I will tell you why I'm actually excited to use this right here. So that's all the cables that you get, again, to charge, connect, all that kind of stuff. So they actually give you different, so there's a micro. So for example, there's a USB Type-C, and then you have a micro USB, just in case if you don't have a micro. And there you go, there's a USB Type-A to a USB Type-C for your computer, I'm assuming, your laptop, whatever you guys are using. And then there's some hardware in here, like small tools, screws, Allen wrenches. That's what's in there. This right here is going to be the lens support. So if you guys are using some heavy duty lenses, then you use that support. Okay, so that's what this is the lens support. Actually, let me get it out. That way we keep track of everything that we're taking out. Now this right here is a quick release that allows you to actually, like for example, right now I got my mount on the camera, right? Because I'm using my tripod. But once I get everything set up and ready to go, I'm gonna mount my tripod mount in here. So this will become a quick release. And if I need to go from the gimbal to the tripod, all I gotta do is release this and set it on top of the tripod without having to be undoing anything. So that's a really cool feature. I really like that, where you can go from gimbal to tripod in literally or virtually no time. Okay, so they have a camera riser. This is just in case if you guys have a, like for example, a manual lens, or you put a lens that is gonna be hitting your setup. So if you need a riser, have a riser for that too. Here's the mounting plate, and it looks like a Manfrotto to me. I'm not sure, but it looks exactly like a Manfrotto. This is where you will mount your camera, lens, stuff like that. So your camera will be like right here, and your lens will be right here. And you take the lens support. I got it backwards actually. So the camera will be right here. Your lens support will be here, just in case, if you need support on your lens, if you have a long lens. What is this? Oh, this is probably for your lens support. Yep, that's probably what it is for. So, yeah, that's it. That's for your lens support. I usually don't use this because my lenses are not that big. I mean, the biggest lens that I have is what is it, a 28 by 70. That's the biggest one I got. So, but if I do need it, I can put it in there. But for that lens, you really don't need it. So then we have the actual legs that go on the gimbal. And this is if you want to use it as a, I guess, a small tripod, which this is what I'm going to be using the gimbal the most. Like for example, when I go live, I'm going to set this up and then the camera will be facing obviously me. But this is what I'm going to be using for a lot because, well, that's actually what I bought it for. This little legs right here are actually beefy. They're really nice. I like them. Like the other ones, like especially the ones from the Ronin S, they're not this beefy. The other ones were very flimsy. Very, they're smaller, not as strong on that one. And last but not least, the actual gimbal. So let's get this baby out. Oh, this sucker is big. Yeah, this is pretty big. So let me move the case out of the way. So you screw the legs at the bottom and it actually become a grip. So this is the actual grip right here, right? This is what the battery pack is going to be in. But yeah, this is made out of carbon fiber, and I can see it's got some weight to it. It's not light. This is not a light gimbal. It's a little heavy. Just like that. I mean, this is a pretty cool. I kind of like this gimbal, honestly, to be honest with you. I really like this gimbal. Can't wait to like really use it. But let's put the batteries in place. I don't know if the batteries are charged. I doubt it. I doubt that they are charged. But let's put them in there and see what happens. So the minus goes to the top. The plus goes to the bottom. Yeah, the threads on this are really cool. And obviously I don't have a camera for this gimbal yet because obviously I'm recording with it. But I'm going to order the new Sony a7 IV. But that camera is not out till December 30th. So I have to wait for that. And that's the camera that's going to be on this gimbal. For now, the camera that I'm going to be using is the one that I'm recording with right now, which is the Sony ZV-E10. It's a really cool camera, but I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like it, especially for like photos. It sucks. It's like the worst camera I've ever had for photos. So there's the gimbal right there. Let's turn it on, see what it does. Hopefully the batteries are charged, and it's actually turning on right now. So I guess I have to activate it because that's what it says, please activate. Since we can't use the gimbal right now, let's open the rest of the boxes. And we're going to start with this video transmitter. And this video transmitter, I'm actually excited about it a lot. And I'm going to tell you why if I can get this box open. There you go. Now, this little thing right here, the reason why I really like this gimbal was because that I can take advantage of this video transmitter. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why do you want a video transmitter? Well, every now and then, the camera that I'm using right now will stop. Like if I don't charge the battery all the way and I forget, it'll stop recording, it'll cut off, and sometimes I lose my video. So with this, I can hook this up to an external driver. Recorder, and I can have two videos recording at the same time. So that's the reason why I really like this little setup right here. And I was reading on the reviews and on the videos that people got out there about this gimbal. And I believe they said that this can transmit up to like 3 devices. Don't quote me on that because it can probably do more than that or less. I have no idea. But that was one of the biggest selling points of this gimbal was this video transmitter. Again, I got everything, including taxes and everything, for $486. And wow, they give you plenty of cables, plenty. It looks like a USB Type-C, actually 2 of them. Yeah, a USB Type-C and the, I don't even know if this is the back or the front. And then it has a micro HDMI. And on the other side, it has another USB Type-C for connecting, I have no idea what. Well, obviously, one of them is going to be connected to your camera, right? The other one can be connected to a monitor, to an external monitor. And they give you plenty of cables. I mean, look at that. Then they're not, I mean, they give you plenty of cables. They're making sure that you have the right cable that you need for your setup. Again, these are all HDMI. Like for example, this is a micro HDMI to a full-size HDMI cable. So if you have a nice monitor, you can connect that. I mean, they have a lot of stuff in here. Micro to micro, and then it looks like, mini HDMI to a micro HDMI. Again, they give you plenty of cables for this small device. This is the other cool feature about this one is you can take, see this 90-degree angle bar right here? It's got eight Allen screws in here. So you can remove this section right here, bring this down, and now your camera will not be obstructed by this motor, because this motor is going to sit way over here at a 45-degree angle. So that's really cool. That's an amazing feature. Okay, so next on the list, it's going to be a follow focus. So this follow focus, what this is going to do is, if for those of you that shoot manual, you can use this to control your camera manually. Normally you will have to buy all of this stuff separate. Let's open it. So in here, we're going to see the cables. They're going to be connecting to the gimbal, and then this little rubbery thing is going to become the gears for the lenses. Again, if you want to control it, or if you have manual lenses, some manual lenses, or most of the manual lenses, you don't need that because they already have that little gear thing on it. So the follow focus will be connected to the, I don't have that stuff right now, okay? But if you see this little hole right here, usually you will set up a rod, and this will be mounted onto the rod. The lens will be like right here, and this thing will be attached to the lens. Well, now we take one of these cables that I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, you take one of these cables and connect this cable to the gimbal itself. You can control this follow focus with the wheel on the actual gimbal. And then the next one will be this handle. Okay, so the gimbal by itself is already heavy. Once you mount a camera, once you mount everything on it, it's gonna get, obviously, it's gonna get heavier. So they actually give you a second handle. So if, say for example, this gimbal is mainly for like people that shoot weddings, you know, events like that. If you're gonna be using a heavy rig, then you have an extra handle that you can attach to the gimbal. So then you take this handle right here and you attach it to the top part of the gimbal. So there you go. So you can attach more things to this. If you have a monitor that you need to attach to it, then you can just attach it directly onto this handle. That way you're not putting a lot of stuff on the gimbal itself. It's really, really cool. And last but not least, it's gonna be, and they got tape everywhere. Again, last but not least, it's gonna be this monitor / phone. I don't know if you have a, oh yeah, you have enough room. Look at that. You have enough room for an actual tablet. So that's pretty cool. So again, the gimbal itself has a place where you can actually attach that to, like this. It has the gimbal has a rosette connection, like right there, and one over here. So if you're left-handed, if you're right-handed, then you can connect it like so. Like for example, you know, according to, like for example, me, I will have it on this side. Grab your phone. In this case, I'm gonna put the phone just so you can see what it looks like, just like that. Or you can pull it all the way, grab the phone this way. So now, no need to get an actual external monitor, you know, spending an extra $400 or $500. Everybody has a phone, so you can attach your phone just like so and use your phone as an actual monitor. That way, when you're looking at the actual, whatever it is you're recording, you can use your phone as a, let me like this so it doesn't move. You can use your phone as an actual monitor. That's a pretty cool feature. It comes with it. You don't have to buy it extra. But what I was saying about the handle, if you want to connect that to the handle itself, and let me attach the handle again so you guys can see it. So there you go. Now the handle's actually in the spot, in the place that it actually goes in. If you want to bring this down, we can, you know, again, and you know, control it like that. Now we can attach. Remember how I was saying there's a rosette connection here and over here. So now we can attach the monitor, phone, tablet, whatever it is you guys are using as a second monitor, onto it, kind of like that. For example, if you're a wedding photographer, videographer, you can just, you know, place it like this, and then you're looking at this screen, not focusing on the actual camera itself. Because let's face it, some cameras don't have very good screens. So even though they have articulated screens, some of the cameras don't have that good resolution on the screen, and sometimes we will miss a bunch of details. So right here, by using something like this, again, you don't have to buy an external monitor. However, remember how I was talking about the video transmitter? You can actually have like a Ninja, the monitor that has capability of recording. Then you can connect this to the actual camera, and then have your Ninja or whatever monitor that you have that has the capability of recording. Then that will be actually recording onto the that monitor, and then you're also recording on the actual camera. So okay, so one of the things I did is I actually activated the gimbal, and it was actually pretty easy, very easy in fact. So I thought you needed to connect it to the computer and just go online and activate it like that, but no, it was so easy. All you got to do is actually download the ZY Play app, and then you just pick this gimbal or the gimbal that you have, and the phone and the gimbal will pair. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to find anything. It's very simple. And then literally takes like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe less, to activate the gimbal. And actually, what's going to take the longest is going to be downloading the app. After you download the app, you just register with your email address, and that's it. That's all you got to do, and then you can start using the gimbal. I actually took the gimbal out, and you guys are going to start seeing some images that we did around Waco. So my son and I just went around Waco, and then we just went to 2 places in Waco actually. And as you can see, you know, the gimbal works really good. This is one of the places that people, you know, usually come and take pictures in Waco. And then we went from this place, we went to actually to the park, one of the parks here in Waco. There's this park is called Indian Springs Park, and this is one of the places that, again, a lot of people come to when they come to Waco. However, a lot of construction is going on right now, so we didn't get to see the entire scenery in the suspension bridge. But we actually went to a bridge right next to the suspension bridge, because the suspension bridge is actually being remodeled right now. So you get to see some images right now. But anyways, the gimbal is ready to go. And one of the things I really like about this gimbal is, like, you can see all motors are locked. So if this is really good if you want to transport it, you know, and put it over your shoulders It's not going to be swinging like all the other gimbals do. Maybe not all the other gimbals, but most of the gimbals, you can do this with the other gimbals. You know, put it over your shoulder if you just want to, you know, swing it below your arms. That's pretty cool. So guys, this is it for this video. Thank you for watching. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure for me actually working with this gimbal. It's a pleasure for me messing around with this gimbal. If you like the video, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. There will be more videos with this gimbal, and yeah. I'm actually going to be having a lot of fun with this gimbal. So thank you guys. If you have any questions, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. And I will catch you on the next one. Make sure you ding the bell so you can get all the notifications. So whenever I upload new videos, you get notified. Thank you guys. God bless you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. See you later now. Bye-bye.